I don't think anybody likes debt, but I've learned the hard way that you can't ignore it if you've got it. I started out and gave my first debt confession last month, talking about the debt that I have at this point in my life, which is student loan debt. I have 7 student loans that I'm currently paying on. This was the balance that I shared last month. On the 7th of October, that's the word, October, I owed $35,666.68. During the month, I did what I set out to do, and I made 4 payments. One payments once a week. I made an initial payment of $70, then I made a payment of $50, and then $100. This was money that I earned from my side hustles, and then I completed some savings challenges that I shared videos of on this channel late in the month, and so I was able to make another $50 payment. So I made a total of $270 in payments. That unfortunately reduced my balance by only $138.15. $131.85 were applied towards interest. And I spent, that was, I mean, I knew that was going to happen, but I was surprised that it was sort of almost 50-50, that's how that it breaks down. My ending balance as of the 1st of November was $35,528.53. So while I don't, that doesn't feel like I'm setting the world on fire, I did learn a lot. So I wanted to share a little bit about what I've learned. Let's see here. I'm gonna switch. No, this isn't the one I want to show next. Let me see here. This is what I did a deeper dive on my interest, and I created this table, and I've listed the loan numbers in the order that I want to tackle them. So these are the balance as of the 1st of November on all of these loans. The smallest is $1,954.50. And if you recall on this one, I made an additional, or I made a $10 payment on all my loans for my first payment, and then I tackled this one. And I'm going to take a different approach this month, I think. You can see that these loans, these are the amounts of interest they're accruing daily. My loans are earning interest at a rate of about $5.26 a day. This is just my rough estimate. Didn't use like an official calculator or anything. But I think it's close enough for what we're trying to do here. And I figured that a monthly about $157 in interest is accruing if I didn't make a payment. Total back interest that I owed as of the 1st of November was $1,282.28. The majority of it being right here on number 3. And just a little bit of more information about loan number 3. That loan was originally for $6,139. And now the principal balance is $9,296.74. So that difference of over $4,000 is interest and capitalized interest. So where I'm at right now is that this current interest that I've got, I don't want to capitalize. And so how that happens is interest capitalizes, and what that means is that the interest owed becomes part of the principal that you owe. So the interest that you're accruing is based on the principal balance. So I don't want to add another $1,000 that I'm paying interest on. So my plan is to start tackling the interest, the back interest, as well as, putting my target on number 9. And so I got to kind of try and do a dual purpose. My plan is, my thought is that I would pay $50 each week that's dedicated just to interest, and then use like a snowball method, sort of start at the lowest, start at this 72 cents, and then sort of build up until, most of the $50. It's the hard part is it's accruing every day, right? That keeps coming 18 cents every day. But if I keep, knocking some of these bigger ones down, a lot of what I owe can start tackling this $1,000. It's going to take a little bit of time, but that's my plan. This won't capitalize until I have one of the save loans that's caught up in the legal system right now. And until the deferment period ends, I won't have that interest capitalized. And I've been trying to figure out when that might be. And that date has changed a couple times on the website for Advantage. But originally, or like let's say a month ago, when I looked, it was in February of next year. But the last time I looked, it's actually in the fall, I think October of 2027. So I think I have quite a bit of time, but at the same time, I don't want to take that for granted because this whole thing has been really unpredictable. So this is where I'm at. What I did is I made I like making that $10 payment on each one at the beginning of the month. I did that on the 1st. And on the 5th of November, I went in and I was going to tackle this little bits of interest that was, that I thought would be here. But I was kind of surprised. I did go in and make interest payments only. So I took my $50 and I did the snowball method like I wanted to. I don't have this in this, got this in numerical order, and this I had in snowball order. So it's not exactly lining up exactly right. But I did start getting into loan. I put the bulk, paid all the little bits, and then a big bulk on loan number 2. I paid $32.54. But when this $10 payment, how it was applied was different than I thought. I thought that it would all go towards interest, but it didn't. They split it and they reduced. It was kind of I honestly couldn't tell the method that was used, but some of them had principal reductions as well as interest reductions. So I don't know if my plan to do 50 cents just towards interest is going, or $50 just towards interest is actually going to work, because I think they might apply some of it towards the principal. But I'm going to try. That's my plan. Just wanted to give you guys an update, let you know I'm still working on it. And if you're dealing with student loans, this may all sound very familiar to you, or no matter what your loan or debt is. I think it's important to pay attention to these numbers, figure out what your interest rate is. How much are you accruing every day? And it's painful. I mean, you can figure this out for any type of a loan. And it makes you really want to pay attention to it and get rid of it. It really does. So that's my advice. Don't ignore your debt. Pay attention to what's going on. And join me in being with a goal to try and be debt-free. I will be back probably in December with an update. I'll let you know how my interest-only payments, how that's going, if it's worked or not. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday if you celebrate that. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.